I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I am also a Minifest Hereward Drawn CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, we're going to talk for an extended period with my friends. Same ones you remember from before, but I like the ritual, so I'm going to maintain it. To my right, repping the natural... No, that's not it.
God damn it.
Holy shit! Wow, it's only been a couple weeks.
2 weeks off, you forget it all.
To my right, Dragonborn Narcissist.
Yeah.
Dinar Blitzen.
There we go.
Right? Now, I have it ready. Now, to the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut Dawngrass. At least for this season.
What does that mean?
Ominous. Introducing our new cast member.
Exactly right. To my left, not your grandma's grandma, except in those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma. It does happen on occasion. Rosie Beesinger.
Catch the arrow.
It's a candy cane.
Sniff it. It's a candy cane. It's a delicious Christmas pie.
Yeah, that's so common. To the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, Cthulhu Straub.
There he is. There he is.
It's a pie that I'm
Is that what it is?
I'm like the blackbird.
No, it's...
Sniff it. And Cthulhu Straub comes out.
Here's what's going on. If I saw a fucking bird like peck out of a... I would be...
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this right now. Bird coming out of a pie?
What a funny sight.
Dude, let
I think is
alone
the line.
40... how many...
A woman who lives in a shoe?
What? You bake them into
No,
a pie?
thanks. I can't believe
How do
any
they
of
get in
this.
there?
Hey, no, it's like this. You get that bird, you see that beak, and you're like, what the fuck? And then it's like, whoa, and then 23 more fucking birds come out?
Yeah.
Is there any pie in there at all?
What about D&D?
What about it?
Is this impressive? Is bird pie impressive in D&D? Can I get a ruling?
It's
Somebody
base
text
level.
Jaden Smith.
Nobody cares.
Basic.
Now,
Yeah, basic.
here's what's going on. We miss each other very much. And I think that we want to spend quality time with one another. Is that correct?
And we'd like a lot of cameras pointed at us while we do it.
Yeah.
That's the optimal scenario.
How many can we have is the question.
That's a good question.
Let's see. This is going to be 8. Listen, there's 8 out there, and then there's
yeah,
5 more
There's
up
a lot
here.
up here, so you can see Jerry's hand.
It's super scary. Here. Now, Josh, can you show them my preview screen down here where my presents are?
Wow.
Oh.
Now, everybody says that my hands are not big and strong, but I think that they are very strong indeed. And then Kate is trying to hand shame me
Oh, man. Yeah.
with her demonic paw.
It's like, those are strong hands
Yeah.
for a toddler.
All right. Pass them down.
Here, hold on. Is this liquor?
Jerry doesn't get one?
Jerry doesn't get one.
I don't want one. No, Jerry
Jerry-
got mine.
Jerry
Gets mine.
Jerry's driving, so.
Here, pass these down. Anyway,
Thank
what are we
you.
going to
A
talk
little,
about today?
Kindly.
I guess we gotta talk about season 1.
Todd that bit you.
A Todd?
Are you not gonna have a Todd?
Yeah,
No, I'm good.
Hair of the Todd.
Zero Todd?
Well, cheers.
Hair of the Todd.
To season 1.
Here's season 1.
To Todd.
Oh man, okay.
To Todd.
So Laura Stringer knows how to make them. Okay, there's a lot going on there.
Got that belly button.
Alyssa,
That's about as far from having sex in a canoe as you can get.
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
great metaphor.
No water
close to
for...
water?
It's,
Now,
I said it before the thing.
I know, I still do.
I don't listen to you.
it's like
like-
doing it in a regular bed, in a landlocked
It's just like,
area.
in dry,
Oh,
it's just like regular.
I got Hulkins.
Is that good or bad?
It's when I say something funny and then Jerry says it. And puts it in a newsletter and everyone laughs and loves it.
let's unpack this. We're not talking about season 1.
It seems like you have real problems. Now,
too okay?
no,
I'm so sorry.
it's like this. It's like this. I am willing to accept. You know how like in The Godfather, where it's like everybody's like coming to get shit from him, like on his daughter's wedding day.
Yeah, the thing I just said like 2 minutes before the show started.
Oh, he Hulkins you.
You got Hulk.
Oh, you got Hulkins.
All right, Alyssa says we gotta answer this question.
Why? We've got so much time.
How
Oh, what's the question?
how have characters evolved?
How have they evolved? They've
Over-
developed horns. They've developed
Walk on land now.
They can, upright.
tufts.
That's all. Those are the three
You want to have
things.
a real conversation?
Yeah, I do.
do it.
I want to have a real conversation. I mean,
Go for it.
Should we just say that, hi, if you haven't finished season 1, we're going to talk about
This
some
is all going to be spoilery, so
Oh,
John,
yeah.
turn it off now.
So turn it off and go catch up. Z-Caps.
Wow. Can you believe that Walnut is dead?
I want to talk about, one, I said at the end of the Christmas episode, we're going to talk about characters evolving, but I have a beef. At the end of the Christmas episode, I said, what was up with the picture of Omen? And you said, no, that I had misheard you.
The picture of Omen.
At the end of the Christmas episode.
Did I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
you
drawing.
did.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did
There's
I-
a drawing of Omen at the end.
Hold on. Did I really say you misheard me?
I
Yeah.
said, did I mishear you? And you said you did.
No, no.
messing
Why
with
is there
you.
a drawing of Omen?
No, here. So here's the question. I mean, I can pull it up on here, but you phrased it correctly. It's like, did I see a picture of Omen, or did I mishear you? The answer, you did. I meant that to apply to the first part of the phrase.
Oh, I see. I just took it, of course, I went to the worst possible place because I'm a pessimist. And I was like, no, I want to know who Omen Daddy is.
Well, no, but at the same time, I was like, God. I mean, it's like I don't think of myself as a dick, but it's like that would be a really mean.
You're the only one.
Yeah. See, you're hulking too much from me now.
But no. That is exactly right. Father
Okay.
Gordon has a picture
Why?
of Omen in his out at the Wayrest
Is
Chapel.
he more than one kind of father?
What's that?
Is he more than one kind of father?
Padre.
Well, no, because there was heat. I mean,
I understand. Trust me, I've thought about Father Gordon a fair bit.
No, I mean, I put
said
these
there was a lot of
men,
hair.
I put them in there, and then it's like, I think that I'm giving them attributes that Rosie doesn't want to fuck, but then it seems like I can't. It's like it's like the menu's so wide, like it's like
a-
it's like a lot of hairs,
Yeah.
Cheesecake
no
Factory.
hair.
It's like an omnisexual.
Owl bear.
Yeah, exactly, a fucking owl bear.
Cheesecake
Omnisexual, that is
Factory.
it. That is the
Omnisexual.
literal word for it.
Yeah, that's
No.
her, for sure.
It's like Todd from Scrubs.
Maybe.
To Todd.
To Todd.
Hey, to
I already
Todd.
toasted Todd before from
Now.
Scrubs was what I was doing.
I know. You got Hulk and stick.
All right.
But no,
How did our
I
characters
think
evolve? I want to talk about Dinar first.
yeah.
We're talking about dinner the whole time.
That's for sure.
A lot of growth.
Do you feel like season 1 saw growth and evolution? for
Gross. Did you see gross?
Dinar? Did it see growths?
Yeah, I think there
he
was
grow
a
some
nice
stuff?
little arc for Dinar.
Little.
Yeah,
Yeah, he started off. So season 1, episode 1,
little arc.
we had Dinar showing up and throwing money at a dirty drow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
That
I
didn't
should have
change.
bookended that and done it at the end too. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
You know, I should have given you the coin back, or like some of it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have put them in your eye sockets.
Ooh. Very nice.
I didn't know that's not
where
what
the river
Kithris
stays.
did, and that's where he keeps them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just in
precious
his
coins.
in his
Deep
holes.
well.
From my friend.
Oh, it's like losing a contact in the back of your eye.
So there is an arc, and I tried to push it a little bit later because
Yeah.
there's a lot of times there's tensions specifically between Rosie and Dinar, and I wanted to have an opportunity for you guys to like try to work some of that stuff out,
Sure.
which is what the Scala
that was
sort of
the-
event was about.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that it was Rosie that got chosen as the champion so that they could have that time together.
Yeah, with the toothbrushing. You know what I mean?
The cleansing.
The cleansing.
The ritualistic cleansing.
Exactly.
We've been
Exactly.
doing cool stuff too.
taint brush.
Rifling through a child's garbage.
Yeah. Staring at a puddle.
I have those, I'll keep
magic
those
puddle.
memories forever.
I mean, you guys got to embody gods, so that's pretty
That is
cool.
true.
Yeah.
We already got our thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like
They got to get cleaned together. They got to brush a bunch of
They
scales.
bathed each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we like, I don't know.
We
Well, you know,
bathed each other's minds.
You became
souls.
fused with infinity
Yeah.
temporarily.
That's cool or
That's
whatever,
good.
but
Yeah, but I really wanted to scrub him.
Yeah.
I just didn't get to do that.
God knows.
Right. But what about tooth care?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Walnut? What's the Walnut arc?
Walnut Arc is she comes in and she's obsessed with only revenge, and then she's like, I don't care about these people around me, and then she goes, shit, I care about these people around me, but that's fine because that's it. And then she's like, oh no, now I care about my love interests, and now she's like, this is a lot is distracting me from
revenge.
revenge.
Yeah.
She like actually has some stuff to lose now.
Yeah, so the stakes are building for Walnut, right? Like, so what was before a revenge quest to our knowledge, to avenge the loss of her grove.
Yes.
Why is it just now in her life that she's decided to undertake that quest?
That is a good question. I don't want to say all
Okay,
of it.
all right.
Although
That's fair. I don't want to know. I want to learn at the table. That's
I
fine.
think
There is an answer.
there is an answer, and some of it will be revealed in a lore post very soon.
Oh, is that your next one that you're doing after
Yeah.
the Audra?
For Yule.
No. Those are the
For you all.
Yeah, for you all on
Everybody.
Yule. No, so we had talked about something specifically that ties even into the A game, just like some character background stuff for Walnut. But one time, because I had to drive you back home, and we answered because we had questions like that we didn't know, and we talked for a while about like, so why does like specifically why does Walnut like Omen? Because it seems like on the surface of it, you would say, well, I can think of a lot of reasons why that would not be an auspicious pairing.
He's a bit of a corporate shill.
Yeah, there's
Sucks.
He sucks. He basically sucks. But what is that? Like, what is that reason?
Why does he suck?
No, not that. No,
Yeah.
we're not going to go into that.
I know why. It's because it's the evil Omen that came out of the crypt and replaced the good one.
Speaking of good ones, what about Rosie?
Yeah.
What about Rosie?
Talk about her arc, because there's definitely a way
Product.
that she's gone. Like, she wasn't just one line the whole time.
Yeah, so she started as sort of a Grandma Yoda kind of a character, right? And I was trying to play her really unassuming, but she certainly has grown deep fondness tendrils for this whole group.
Fondrels.
Fondrels. And I also think that the more she comes to love the members of the C team, the more dangerous her past is becoming too. So that's gonna start catching up with her in season 2 if I know anything.
Yeah,
About
if I have anything to say about it.
Specifically. Spoil me.
I shan't. I won't even do it. Like Amy and I ride here together, and we refuse to spoil each other, even in the confines
Oh,
of our own
really?
car. Yeah, no.
My ride or die bee right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. we
Hold
don't-
on. Like even in no one would know at
one
all.
would know.
But then you would know.
And we've
And
known.
that would affect the play.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't want to know.
That's true. That's true. No, so do you feel like I know that at different times during the season, like you feel a big responsibility to Rosie. Like as Kate, you feel a big responsibility to Rosie, because she's. I mean, there really isn't another character like her, and you want to
Yeah.
do her. You want to do her right.
Right. You and I have talked about this privately too.
A lot, yeah.
Rosie, I love old women so much, and I think that they're super badass. And every time you sit down and learn the story of an old woman's life, it's always
There's
like
so many.
super rich. She's gone through a million things, and she's always done at least like 10 amazing things that you can't even dream of. So
And they don't even
wanted
give a
to-
shit.
Yeah, just it's like
It's
I worked in a
boring.
munitions factory in World War II. Like Jesus, all right. I got up at 10 today. So, but yeah, so she is my idea of this old lady superhero because I didn't see very many of those
Yeah.
in fiction. But as a result, this is what you and I have talked about. I love her so much that it's been hard to
it's
do
a
anything bad
responsibility.
to her. Yeah, it's
I
hard for her.
see.
It's hard for me to let her fail. It's hard for me to let her take damage or like what I really want for Rosie is a good mauling, like a good. Wow.
And
Jeez.
it's coming.
It is.
right now.
Alyssa's coming to get me. Like
play.
Cathris being blinded, I'm so jealous because that's like a.
You wanna
deep
be
character.
maimed?
I do.
It's so easy.
It's a.
It's so easy.
just
to
ask for
let-
the maiming.
Yeah.
I just think that for me it would be a big deal for me to let Rosie get messed up a little bit because then I can start to think of. God.
Oh my God.
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Near misses each one.
Thumbs.
I gotta say though, having like Cathris being blinded and then like I know Walnut got messed up with the thing going through her.
Yes.
And so it's like the idea of having a character where you can tell that the passage of time
Yes.
has happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's important. That's really important to me. So whenever you go to a place or whenever you go back to a place, like the Doomgate Inn's a good example.
It's changed.
Yeah, I want it to seem as though, and so when you go back, after Nemazir, it's like one of the things that is the result of Nemazir is that the new Ironbark Inn has been founded in Red Larch. So the people who were refugees from that city some of them live at the next town that was south to them on the long road, right? Some stay up in Westbridge.
Right.
Some continue even farther south, right? I want, especially when you guys do something on that scale, like you have to hear about it later, and it's like, okay, well, this lady, this is a baker. She travels as far away, as Red Larch, to do
Grella?
Grella.
Grella.
She travels as far away as Red Larch to do this thing, but she does it because it's important to her. She grew up here, and so she wouldn't miss it. But she's rolling around. She did the wedding of Faerûn and Pragma in Westbridge. Like, I want it to seem like these things are happening. It's like Oblivion or Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Exactly what came to mind.
I know.
Video
I was
games
thinking
too.
of Fallout. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Bethesda stuff, right? I want them to
Nowadays.
I want you to think that if there was nobody here, like when this room is dark,
To Todd.
right? Exactly.
You know what? God bless you, Todd.
Todd, wherever we are. Well, that was my gripe with Morrowind, is that I made a little thiefy guy at the very beginning. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till this shop's closed, nightfall. I'm gonna break in. I break in, and it's fully lit, and the clerk is behind the counter. He's like, hello, friend, what can I get you? And it's like, what? No, the door was locked.
He was working late that one night. What are you
And
gonna?
I had to break in to
Did you kill him?
patronize his. No, I just was like, whoa, forgive me.
He went up and locked the door, went back and started working, and then you're skulking out there. He can hear the pick in the lock.
Yeah.
You slid in.
And he's like, customer. And like anticipating.
He's just dedicated to commerce.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
His
what about
growth?
Cathris's
yes,
growth?
Cathris's
Because this
growth.
has growths.
That's true.
He changed a lot.
He did change a lot. He was very, at the beginning, when he was level 9 in the first game, in the main game.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know. We know.
What?
You used to be level 9.
I was
Yeah.
9.
Everybody knows.
Oh yeah,
Full
that
9.
side of the table. I forgot I had grapes.
The 9 table here, maybe 10. Were you 10?
I was
Wow.
level 9.
All right, 9. Okay, 9 forever. So he had gotten to the point where he was like, I have enough power that I don't really have to observe any of the currencies of the lesser. Like, I don't have to be so polite or whatever. He can just treat everything as interesting and just push his way through if it interested him enough to do it. But now he has to approach it a different way and be like a team player. I think, though, that he is distressed at how little he is upset that he cares about these people.
Oh, it's just that's
He's
the
like,
agitation.
They're always, I can discard anybody provided that I'm making my way to my goal.
Right.
But now he's like, no, I can afford to be patient because the timelines on these gods are so long. But is he being patient because of that? Or is he like, yeah, but I don't want to hurt my cool friends, you know?
Friends.
Are we Cathris's first true friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but how? But he's like 320 or something, right?
All in the library.
Oh.
That's why he's so weird. That's why he doesn't know how to navigate this stuff.
I have this mental picture. I was actually talking to my new husband about this
Oh,
because
oh.
he gets to hear about the C team
What level is he, though?
constantly. He's level 9. So we were talking about Cathris. I was talking about Cathris and he was patiently listening to me. And I said, I think that like the family structure that Cathris had, we've talked a little bit, I don't know how much you want to say on the stream, but we talked about his mom and his sister.
Sure, yeah.
And the fate of his dad. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk
sure,
about that?
like his dad was found wanting and was immediately sacrificed
Right.
to Lulth.
Yeah.
There's no dad in the picture.
Yeah.
He's not good enough.
Yeah. So what I imagine is this little baby Cathris eating dinner. This is a very clear picture of me with his sister Cathedral and his mom. And his mom is like, if you don't shape up, we got no problem sacrificing you to Loth. And Cathris is like, okay, I shall go to the library then.
Yeah. That was just
Don't
how
mind me.
it was. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh no. It was like,
Yeah.
that would happen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that is like the pragmatic, like ultra practical. Yeah, I mean, it's like you need to be this tall to ride this ride.
Yeah.
This ride being life in this metaphor.
Yeah.
Right.
And this tall being this worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very happy we're talking about D&D stuff.
Me too.
Yeah,
Let's just play.
Have you
sheets.
have you missed it? Have you been agitated?
Do you like it?
I've
Dude,
got
I
30
don't
hit
know what to
points still.
do. I don't know what to do on Thursdays. When Thursday rolls around, I don't know what to do with
I
myself.
do the rewatch with the Discord.
Yep.
And the Reddit. They do a rewatch of an episode, they vote on it, and then they watch it all together, and then they talk in the chat room, and that is very therapeutic.
It's really cute.
that's so
Although
funny.
we
Yeah.
lasted like 10 minutes when they watched the very first episode because we were like, can't look or hear these
Or
people.
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first episode, no. But when they did the original Doomgate In one, I was like, I get to my friend Trevor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the classic
T-Rev.
Trev.
And also the first time that we meet Team B, and that was very
Oh
good.
yeah. The Doomgate Inn is actually like, I like it. I mean, now I think of it as where like Trevor hangs out and like these weird beasts, and obviously
The
if you
Doomgate.
yeah, see now there's actually a Doomgate that we can utilize in future adventures,
What do we do with it?
right?
Where will we go?
Exactly.
What doom will we
Where
gate?
does it go?
Yeah.
Into Doom
goes in.
itself?
Oh no.
All the way in.
That makes sense.
So no. So what do you want to know?
Well, nothing that's going to spoil anything.
Oh, okay. Well, the main thing is
Does
that
it go somewhere?
well, yeah. The main thing is
a
that
gate.
the main thing is that it drinks
That is
right.
true. So
Yeah.
it's just
The blood of living.
sloshed.
the blood of living.
The blood.
But no. So and that's if you go back to the Halloween episode, that's like what they're pouring into it has an effect on what the portal is.
Oh.
Well, we got a thing that makes liquid, so I'm
Yeah,
just
we
gonna
do.
push the trophies.
You have
slosh it right
you have
in
a thing
there.
that
Yeah.
makes liquids, but you also have a sample
of a liquid.
of a liquid that is corrupt in some specific way.
Now that is a good hint.
That's what I would investigate. Season 2, I would see if there's anything left in one of those kegs. I would try to bring some of that down to the Doomgate Inn.
You could go see your husband.
My
Sorry,
husband?
fiance. You guys
Cappy.
aren't happy.
Fiance.
Your fia-
You're
Like,
fine.
what?
yeah, remember your handsome cat mushroom husband?
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day.
Handsome Cat
Yeah.
Mushroom Husband sounds like a great album. A great album.
Great apple.
A great album.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
One of Alyssa, she's been throwing the whiteboard at us, so I don't think she's trusted with it anymore. She's being restrained.
Yeah, where is it?
But I think it's the favorite character moment is next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Favorite character.
Favorite character moment.
That's good.
Oh shit, there's so many good ones.
That's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, you started this shit basically batting 1,000. Like your very first scene, I was looking over your character sheet and I was asking you about that monk power, and I was like, oh, this is gonna kick
Yeah,
ass.
and I know that you just like you softballed it right to me, and I was like, bless you,
Oh
Jerry.
no,
Thank
no,
you,
I
thank
saw it
you."
and I was like, oh, this is gonna be baller.
It's very
but it's
good.
like that, but like a moment like that sort of like sets up. It communicates so many interesting things about the character.
I found myself really drawn to arrow jewelry after that, and I own
Oh, do you-
arrow. Yeah, I
you
own
got-
an
you got
arrow
some?
necklace,
Nice.
arrow earrings. I got lots of stuff going on.
The collection.
Yeah.
The collection.
I really love. Oh,
What do you love?
I didn't see.
What do you love?
I got it.
sorry. Okay. I really loved so when Cthulhu and Walnut got to do the goddess thing, that was great.
That was wild.
But then it had a lasting effect on Walnut where she wanted to be around
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
I like that so much.
I know. And so then
No,
they were
remember-
like, she was always near.
Always near, but then like literally like growing onto him and
Oh, yeah, she's
around
like,
him.
Spoon me.
Well, that's for sure. Yeah.
Lord, let me spoon you.
But even like as a long-term effect, you have continued to role play that out. Of like I'm like hanging out, but I'm kind of close to. I'm like protecting Cthulhu, and I don't even realize it, kind of thing, which I like. But that moment between you guys when you were embodying the goddesses, that's like some of the best role play I've ever seen in my fucking life.
No, dude, that was super fun. And then also, I had written like 6 lines, like they were simple, but 6 lines of dialogue that, I mean, my hope when I handed it out, especially since you had to like read it in concert, my hope was that it would feel very weird.
Yeah.
Like you're being like taking control of, like even
It's
metaphorically,
literal. Yeah. You
right?
have said you have to say this. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I really like that moment too.
No, it's full sail
My
for me.
my favorite character moment from you actually has been
Oh, from an NPC?
yeah. Well, like you're playing 45 different people, so and a lot of these memorable characters are you.
Yeah.
But one of them is the scene with Profa.
I like Profa.
I love Profa. I think she might be my favorite NPC.
Well,
Sorry-
yeah, but
sorry,
Profa,
Trevor.
but no, it's the same thing, right?
Sorry, Todd.
Profa and I didn't make it up to be like this. It's just true for these two characters. Propha and Rosie are the only ones that think like they get it. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Like they've had families.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
they have seen
Yeah.
it fucking
That's true.
all. They have seen this generational pageant, you know, go in and out.
Yep.
And they've sort of seen the arc now and they get it. Right?
Yeah,
And so when
absolutely.
they connect over something that is very personal.
And meaningful.
Exactly.
And I think too, when they connected over, the moment that I'm thinking of is
Oh, that with the cake.
with the cake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
And the fact that Propha had lost a child and Rosie was comforting her and telling her that, you know, children are often where you find them. That kind of that sentiment. And she got a hug from Propha, which I still think about.
Oh, yeah, totally. No, it's the
Yeah.
image, right?
Yeah.
It's like the high,
giant, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the brr.
yeah.
And then, but also, like for me, it's because since I knew how it would go, so the whole season, I can put in these mentions. Like, she was one of the first sources of real information about what the first season is actually considering, right? And so it's like she's talking about her own daughter that she lost. I mean, that's who the C team was able to return to the. I mean, like fucking. That's cool.
It's cool.
Like I was here, but I feel like I was just like by it. I feel like I was just sort of like adjacent to this story when it happened. But being able to like tuck stuff like that in when I know, you know, I know where the last parenthesis is going to close. That's super, super fun on my side. But yes, Propha is a big deal to me. I like Propha. And I think that season 2 will be just as much about Audra as it was about Propha the first time around.
I look forward to getting to know Audra.
Yeah.
Can I just? I want to say one of my actually I think my favorite moment from the season actually involves Propha and Dinar, and it's when Propha is offering to like keep track of Eggy, and Dinar has to let it happen, and he's like, yeah, give it 3 kisses, not 2, not 4. God help you be given 4, 3 kisses.
Gotta read it. Good
That
night,
was
Moon. That was
genius.
Nurse Normal did a good job of
Oh,
illustrating that afterwards.
That
yeah.
scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it's like we're all dragging him out.
Yeah.
And he's like,
3 kisses.
and Propha's just like, oh God.
I liked Big Daddy Dinar's Yum Yum Hut.
Big Daddy Dinar's Yum Yum Hut. Someone's asked, there was an S.A. Wells story, like a 2-parter that totally destroyed me recently, but Dinar is dead in the story.
Yeah.
It's like far
Oh,
future.
yeah.
And someone in the comments was like, where's Dinar? Did he go to the big Yum Yum Hut in the sky? I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay,
There was a
it got a hold of Walnut.
We got it.
the folks who did the cosplay in
Yes.
Australia.
Yeah.
There was a coupon for
I know.
Big
like the-
Daddy Dinar's Yum Yum Hut, and it's the quote on it is like, "Eat the food, you stupid baby." It's really funny.
But there was actually a bunch of really good stuff. So I wanted that arc to because the whole thing is about you get a job and then you go someplace for a long time and then you come back and there's usually just a job. You might stop in for a night and then leave. But I wanted to come back in just like when Rosie and Dinar were up in that sort of meditation, just like looking out here and figuring out interpersonal shit, like being able to go home and stay home. Just stay home and like contend with it. You know what I mean? Like you can't distract yourself. You actually have to do this real human shit.
Right.
And in this case, it was taking the inn over from Propha so that she could go and see Audra. And so many parts of that were so great. One of my favorite character moments was when during Last Stone's Day, Rosie's throwing all this cake in and she's like naming all the members of
Oh, yeah.
she's naming all the members of the party, and that there's no way that you could know it, but it's exactly the sort of thing a tourist would do.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you don't know, but it's like you want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of something bigger than yourself,
That's right.
right?
She fucked it all up.
No, it's fine.
She condemned us all to death.
No,
The
you dealt with it.
When
That's
we
already
were,
gonna happen.
Yeah.
when Rosie and Dinar were cleaning, doing the cleaning and the rituals up in the, when I look back on that scene, it's so deeply personal it feels like weird that other people saw it.
No, it's intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was real.
It did play out really well.
Yeah. It's such a good one.
Well, I've tried to do that a couple times. Like there's a couple of those like really, really real moments. Like God, another one that I really liked is when Brahma says, what's it like not to be the tough one?
Stop!
Or the strong one.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like, and again, there's different games that approach that in different ways. Like there's a game called Monster Hearts.
I don't know that.
Look at it; it's very, very Amy. Get a hold of it, but they have something like a consent card, I think, that you can use because it's about like actually like growing up. Like it's basically a coming of age role playing game where you're all monsters in love. It's Bonkersville. It's like I said, it's Amy is fuck.
Do we need to do a giveaway?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, shout out council.
Zootopia.
May our labors please you. We have cool dices from Elderwood Academy.
Do you want me to do a close-up?
If you would like them. Oh, actually,
you can do a little close-up with your tiny little hands.
Here, you got it, Josh?
I got him.
No, it's like a little goblin.
Aw.
Well,
There it is.
But how big is the dice box? We need to understand.
I need a banana.
Yeah, banana
Yeah.
scale.
Here, I'll compare it to
A child's
How I
toothbrush.
just-
A child's toothbrush.
I still don't understand.
Percival.
Shall I compare it to my giant paws?
Yeah, compared to her massive
Normal
thing.
hands.
Yeah.
Season
now,
1 MVP. I have a nominee.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I thought about this for
Yeah.
30 whole seconds. I give it to Malith.
Huh.
Yeah, not.
Are you calling her an inanimate
Let's
object?
say her.
Well,
Well, she was an NPC. I guess
okay.
as an inanimate object.
Well, she's
okay.
definitely in prison.
The cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cart did us good.
The cart. Did
The
But
cart might actually
as a plot
be.
device, as Malith as a plot device, she definitely spun so much of interesting story, especially between the two of you.
Well,
yeah.
it's hard to imagine, like, on her introduction, where it's like just evil. Like you wouldn't even write. Like you wouldn't even
symbol,
write
yeah,
the symbol.
Amy the human.
Amy
wouldn't
the
even-
human would not write the
Right.
symbol
Amy the
of
Human's
Malith.
totally different from Walnut.
That was a really, really neat. Like to me, that was a really, really neat arc.
It was so good though that Cthulhu was just like, oh, this
Right.
thing
Kept
that you
saying,
don't
this
like.
one you don't like that I'm going to do on your paper. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
That's
it's
really
this one,
cute.
though. Yeah.
This one. It's just
Yeah.
so simple.
the symbol of Malith was important. That could probably get in there
Sure.
as MVP.
All right.
The cart is definitely a premium conveyance.
It is.
Right.
Coriander. Arguably an inanimate
That's now,
inanimate
yeah.
object.
I want to
Jar of
talk
eyeballs.
about the jar of eyeballs because the jar of eyeballs, it saw us through
Two
some
jars of
shit.
eyeballs.
It's sauce.
Sauce. Now,
Oh, yeah, like-
do I remember correctly? Weren't there 2 jars of eyeballs and we cracked one open? It was a huge
No,
necromantic
that was
monstrosity.
a hand.
It was
The
a
one
hand.
out was a hand
Yeah.
Oh,
that
I
was
see,
sealed up
Okay.
somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
So
in
we
a
haven't.
jar.
We don't know.
You don't know.
We still
Okay.
don't know about that jar
All right.
of eyes.
It's gonna save us. It's gonna be like
People
No.
keep
Torrance
giving me these at
passes.
No,
conventions.
that's like
Yeah.
season
Keep giving 'em.
5.
Love them.
I
If
think
you-
it's funny. The different interpretations.
I know. I want to see
hear-
everyone's artistic rendering.
I hear jar of eyeballs, I think packed to the gills.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think like the eyeball monster from Altered Beast
Yeah.
squeezed into a mason jar.
don't say
Nice.
squeeze.
So I liked. This is interesting that they're floating.
gonna be
I like that
End of
in
season
this.
5, it's going to be, my tale is done.
No,
Thank you for joining me.
exactly. No, but this is like eyeballs.
Eyeballs are the narrator.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the eyeballs are all of our eyeballs come from the future.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
That
perfect
makes a
sense.
lot of
twist.
make a
Nothing
lot
makes
of sense.
more sense than that.
But this is eyeballs in light syrup. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
In
So
their
good.
own juices.
In their own juices.
Infusion.
I
Infusion.
infused.
So who won
All right,
the
you guys-
special box?
Who get box? When did we find that out?
Who gets special box?
We don't know. Okay,
Alright.
What's in the box? Oh,
let's
sorry.
keep doing MVP.
It's in the box.
Dice.
You
Dice.
tell me she's okay.
MVP.
that.
So.
We got it. We got his references. Saw.
Sex
Great
Bush.
movie.
Saw, yeah.
Oh
Bush
no,
is good.
Sex Bush is a winner.
Sex
The
Bush.
privacy
Here's
bush.
Here's to Todd.
I'll drink to that.
The sex push does not get our season 1 MVP.
There's so many like
Because it was in one episode.
little throwaway things that happen off the cuff that
But
then
we
become
talked about
running
it
jokes.
That's
all
true.
the time. We were like, oh, Dinar, there's some bushes over there. Are you okay? Or like anytime we do lay on hands, we're like, but there's no bushes.
How about the concept of a haunch?
A haunch?
Yeah.
Oh, a haunch.
The hunch
haunch?
has always been with us from
Yeah.
the beginning. It just
No,
weird.
listen, if you go back to the
Definition of
very
haunch.
first episode, you're going to see a haunch. It's like Chekhov's haunch.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
Just waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Did we
If you
pay
see
it
a
off?
haunch on
On episode 1, you gotta pay it off by episode 35.
if you see a haunch on the
mantle.
on the mantle, you got to use it by Act 3.
Yeah.
I think we used the word haunch, and then off camera you were like, what is a haunch?
I think I said it on camera.
Oh, was it? We were like, it's whatever you want it to be. So.
We were like talking about haunches, and I was like inaccurately describing it as like the thigh or something.
It could
It's like,
be.
no, it's more the ass.
Isn't the
feels
haunch a jowl? Like,
I think
Who can
maybe that picture above the mantelpiece would be
ooh,
it for
that,
me.
the drawn and courtier itself might be good.
Yeah.
Trying to yuck my yum, sir.
Hell no. I'm saying
Drawn
that
and
you're
courtier.
young. Oh, CRPG.
C
underscore.
RPG.
C_RPG. Thank you
Get
so
that
much
box.
for coming and checking it out.
Should we sign it?
No. I'm saying that your yum
No.
Yes.
is like literally contained within the meta yum I've described. No,
it's like a
I
turducken.
think the
same-
universe of this game is the best one.
Oh,
MVP
shit.
is the game's layout and GMing.
the DM screen.
Yeah.
What about the idea of gaming?
Oh, there you go. What about the idea of ideas?
Right, ordered thought in
Yeah.
some way.
Penny Arcade's the real MVP.
We're being held up.
It's getting weird. It's just, I feel like it's getting weird. I don't know.
I'm chained to this table. I never left.
Some great deals too. Great sales.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, check
shop.
out the merch store.
Yeah, go to penny-arcade.com/store. Check out all the hot deals. Tell them Ryan sent
I was
you.
waiting for Alyssa.
Get
to just-
15% off your next order.
That's not it. That's not how
true.
it works.
Like
That's
just
not true.
He's not
thumbs
authorized.
down.
No, it works, but there's no place to indicate that Ryan sent me.
There's no coupon
field
code
to
box.
put it in.
No,
They're
it's,
like, how do I say Ryan sent me?
it's who sent you, and it's a drop down, but Ryan's not in there. Steve.
Some of them bring the price up.
Steve. Jeremy. Oh, fucking Jeremy sent you? Fuck out of here.
Fuck. Not
Yeah,
getting your
boo. Everything gets kicked out of your cart.
Before we have,
Yeah.
I think we just have a couple minutes to go to.
We
before
do.
go to commercial break. Do you guys have a favorite piece of fanfic or fan art
Oh,
from
man.
this season? I know.
That's tough.
That's hard to pick.
Yeah,
That is hard to pick.
we read and look at and listen to
All of it.
Oh,
every single
yeah,
one.
absolutely.
Oh, it's the metal cover of Steak Dinner that is my ringtone.
Oh,
It's really good.
No,
The metal cover of Steak Dinner is really, really good.
It's so good that I went through the horrible thing of trying to turn something that you like into an iOS
iOS ringtone.
It's a
Bless your
nightmare.
heart.
And now every time I get delivery, because it's the only time my thing rings. So when I get food, Steak Dinner plays.
Oh, it's so good.
Exquisite.
What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
Daddy
What's your
Yum Yum?
favorite?
I would have to say Dunami's Krenar.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
the epic
Like,
skin.
Yeah.
Set
Legendary
off
skin.
the whole Krenar
It's set off
mythology.
the whole Krenar mythology, because
Yeah.
there's been a lot of good stuff, too. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Nurse Normal, because she
I
does
know.
so much
She's-
amazing
she's
stuff.
a monster. Yeah.
Who did
Well-
who did those tarot cards?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The tarot card
can't remember the artist's name.
the tarot card of Walnut Dawngrass.
Ugh,
I think
know.
might be my favorite. But the Rosie's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
those
too.
Rosie's
were awesome.
the Rosie one.
Those were
She's
awesome
reaching out,
stuff.
she's grabbing the shadow.
The night. I will mention Nurse Normal
Yeah.
because she did the comic of the interaction between Rosie and Dinar. And I think that's been the one that has stuck with me the most, and like made me openly cry.
She's done
But
a lot of those cool
But also
comics.
Clues. There's a lot
Yeah.
of art that you can see online. Clues has pretty reliably delivered
I know.
Yeah.
like heaps of physical objects.
I have a little shrine at
Yeah,
home. It's all
exactly.
there.
Like real treasure.
And she did a great job in the
Oh
Omegathon.
yeah. What about Z?
Oh, Z, obviously.
Z goes without mention, I
Well,
suppose.
yeah, I was
but
gonna
let's
say,
mention him,
like
shall
Z is like the substrate
we? Z, you know what? To Todd.
to Todd.
Hey, to Todd. I also
Todd's son Z.
I just gotta say real quick, just S.A. Wells for
Oh,
Just the most marvelous writing.
that one that has the I can't say any other quotes from it because it is so NSFW, but the one that says Sapphic Ouroboros.
Sapphic Ouroboros.
I've got it.
Yes.
I've got one. What
Fire
about
away.
those commercial breaks? We'll be right back.
Whoever did that great intro.
Yeah, that's
listen.
the real MVP.
The intro is very good, and I get very excited when I hear it.
Yeah,
Are we still going?
we're doing it.
we're on a break.
I just queued you up. I just queued it up.
Well, here, actually, do it.
No one said we're clear, so I'm just
here,
gonna
here, you do it for real.
We're just wrapping it up.
You do it for real this time, but we'll actually cut away.
Okay, stream end now. Come back.
I'm Jeffrey K. Horkins, and these are all the same people who were here before. Now, you might have noticed those keen-eyed among you that Walnut has wild-shaped.
Into a cat.
What? Meow 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 meow.
Meow meow.
Meow 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 meow.
I don't know.
This is Dave's stupid cat.
This is Dave's
Dave's.
cat.
This cat is the best cat
It's worthless.
in the world.
For the podcast
do with it?
listeners.
For the podcast listeners, I'm petting a cat.
The cat is small, gray, munchkin.
Oh, sorry.
Lift
Oh,
it
we were
up.
hoping-
Bring him to
Now
my
you
chest.
see- now you see
I
it.
love it, the
Get him in
cat.
a frame.
You see the stupid cat.
I love it.
It's so munchkin.
Now,
We're here to just
Walnut,
talk about- Yes.
we're going to answer questions from the thingamajig, but we were also
let's get
going
the
to
thingamajig
show
on here.
off
Yes.
Definitely.
cool
Here.
thingamajigs that have been sent to us.
Yes. Let's start off. We have some stuff from Featherweight.
Yeah.
I was gonna show off.
Oh,
What we
yeah.
got? What we got?
Let's open up and explore.
So I got, this is amazing because it's like a little notebook holder so I can do all of my on-the-go documenting.
But is there a documency icon?
Does it sit? Where does it
There
sit on
is,
this one?
here there is.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Here
have the
there is.
tag on it. But there's
Well, this
more.
is beautiful. These are all like handmade leather goods.
Give me a
that all
bag
have
in
AI
game so
logos.
people will make me a
This one's
bag.
the back.
That's beautiful.
There's the
Find an excuse
documenty
for
bag,
Denard to have a bag.
and it has
Any
multiple
different-
different
any
straps.
excuse.
Yeah.
This big boy.
I think that he really
Look at
liked
this.
That is gorgeous.
the
Look at this.
documency, just like the physicality of
It's
the
amazing.
of the stuff,
Jeez
but it's
Louise.
so
So soft.
No, it looks
just-
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
I mean,
really
putting
soft,
this on here, too.
buttery,
Oh,
soft
look- I
leather.
love
Look what you
Yeah.
get. Look what you get, Dinar.
Oh, yeah.
What do I get?
You just get to slide this around.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
You're the Baconator.
I love that you get to slap it down on the table and be like,
Oh,
I get a vote.
You better believe I will.
Oh.
This here.
We never
I
have
know what
contentious
this is.
votes.
Oh,
No, but see, the best
Look
part
at
about it is that he made icons
So that's
for every.
person.
Yeah, the
But here,
icons
you
are
see the
awesome.
icons he did?
This is
Yes.
for
So
hoarding.
he
Yeah.
made icons for every
That's-
role, but
that's
that
what Chris-
includes the roles that we don't
wonderful.
have
Oh,
in
I
our
love-
own thing.
I
So
love
the
Aviator.
Aviator, Secretarian,
This looks so evil.
Occultant,
Occultant.
and
This is cartography.
there's one more.
This is pattern on the inside.
This is for Dinar.
You got a cartography set?
Cat's mega chill.
Yes.
And then
Oh,
this
there's a
must
little
be.
pen holder.
Dude, hold on. You just put the vote on the cat?
He doesn't
cat
even
is
care.
chill.
He is the most
Cat's
chill
mine.
cat ever.
So,
Oh,
look at
some
these
little
Extra,
things.
extra notebooks.
And a
pouch.
beautiful
oh, he's
There's
just
pouch.
going for that.
Thank you.
For the dice. Come on.
Jeez.
Come
AI
on.
Come
pouch.
on.
Look at this.
Thank you,
It's
Featherweight.
beautiful.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, these are amazing.
This is too nice.
So we also have stuff in front of us,
A little
Oh,
wallet.
from-
which I want to say, all the wrapping paper is custom to each person.
Whoa, it's
So
Right.
scales,
Yeah. So
AI
take a look at
coins.
this one. This has coins that have Omen drawn and the Acquisitions Incorporated logo. So custom wrapping paper, and then there's something inside there. I guess here. So to Jerry,
Mine has the Bee Singer constellation.
the very first
my
episode of
God.
Acquisitions Incorporated went live on May 30th, 2008. You played 4th edition, and that was the first time Mike played. It was a Friday. The comic that day was Market Savvy. There's even a Penny Arcade DLC for that comic. The pre-order bonus was a carton of cigarettes. I became a Penny Arcade fan only a little before that when the first Precipice game launched. And now it's motherfucking 2017. It says motherfucking.
Of course it does.
Just wanted to thank you for being there for the better part of my life. I'm a nurse because of Penny Arcade and Child's Play. Well, that's a lot to onboard,
nurse.
But thank you. What do you got here?
I'll read mine. To Ryan, December birthdays are such bullshit. True. True. 2 days before Christmas. Here's a second pillow for your Christmas gift to go alongside your best good boy. Thank you so much for sharing dinner and the best. You're also really great. Wishing you the very best. Most awesome, greatest holiday and New Year.
Dude, does she know you or what?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh no.
I see what you're saying.
This is incredible.
I got excited.
That's
She-
from the cruise.
She get me. She get me.
Oh, what is that
Holy
other side?
shit.
You could cuddle a crypt.
I have
What the
goosebumps.
fuck?
Is it the door?
It's the
door!
goddamn
Oh my
door.
God.
What the fuck?
Nurse!
Oh no.
It's the
it's-
kids!
The kids are looking at the door.
No.
Don't go in there.
Oh, but look.
Get out, kids.
Here they are from the front, and you can see the gold behind them.
That's awesome.
God.
So good.
That is the coolest
Oh
shit
man,
I've
she's
ever
grabbing
seen.
that
got the-
gold.
she's got
This
the
is
gold.
insane. I cannot believe this.
What is
Holy
it?
shit.
Oh
Who next? Read next.
no. Oh no.
What's this?
Oh no.
Is it?
It's a little Krenar.
Is it Krenor?
It's a cronut.
On the tail.
Yeah, a little Krenar to go along with
is
the big boy ones.
This
I know,
is
these are good.
crimes.
This
Look
is,
at her little princess
Dude,
dress.
Oh, you know this is going right to Clem.
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm just
great.
gonna Go for it.
But it's like Clem needs that. Clem needs to know that she can be anything, including a dragon.
Look, she's already on board for being a dragon princess.
I can't tear this paper.
at,
This is
Halloween.
So
I was
gonna say,
beautiful.
please,
Dude,
say
what do you
citrus.
have, Chris?
Please,
What do
sexual
you
citrus.
have?
Sexual Cthulhu.
Oh my god.
Oh my
This is so
God.
hot.
Cthulhu
Oh
is
my
hot as
God.
hell.
This is
Get
hot.
them in here, and then we're
Holy
gonna check
fuck.
out.
Now what? Wait.
We're gonna check out the back.
What's the other side?
Is this a?
This
Is
like
this the salad days?
Oh man.
God.
Is it in? Is he older or
think it's-
younger?
It looks like an older, venerable Cthulhu.
Yeah, this is him at
like
like
a
the end of
shadow
his days
Cthulhu.
with his white Legati.
Well, because, yeah, the Legati looks different, too.
Dude, Cthulhu is so hot.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
let's see it, Walnut.
Well, that's one of the things about Nurse Normal's art that I think is so great. Like
Oh, did you-
she has so much affection,
You should read
Yes.
so much sympathy.
Let me see that.
Oh yeah, let me read the text
Read the tags.
real quick.
Yeah,
First
read the
off,
tag.
Hang on. Wait. All right.
Tag.
I would have
your
made
tag.
you a really not safe for work pillowcase because if you're one true pairing, it would have been easy, so easy. But I don't want to embarrass Samotep at his work, so I hope this will do. Happy holidays, girl. All right, and so just a
Ooh.
very good nut,
Ooh, that's a good nut.
That's a premium nut.
just a premium nut. But then on the other side, hang on, wait for it, is
Papa.
Is it wild shape?
wild shape, and then this sweet little owl up top. It's just like a night scene.
Oh.
Is that a bear butt?
Yeah, like she's coming and going.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm there for.
Yes,
good.
I see. Now I understand
This
what
is-
it is.
What does it say?
It says, I apologize in advance. On the front is Cthulhu. On the reverse is Cthulhu corrupted by the god of meat and mouth. I'm terrified of what you will think of this gift. If you feel anything even remotely resembling a pleasant thought when you look at it and not just the urge to end it all, I call it a win. Come on, nurse. No.
No.
It's a great
You're
gift.
making him homo for
I
himself.
feel so much pleasure.
Well, here.
look at it.
If we could please instigate
Interesting.
the next
Yeah.
Elderwood Academy dice giveaway, please.
Let's see Sweet Rosie.
Everyone.
Oh, yeah, let's see Sweet Rosie's. You going to read it? or-
Everyone.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll read it first. To Kate, Grandmother Knight, Grandmother Newlywed, you are an absolute joy, and we are also joy. Though I don't think it's possible for me to ever repay you for all of your relentless kindness, consider this gift an honest attempt. And this is really amazing. I'm gonna try really hard not to cry.
Oh, look at that on the stones.
I know, right? I know.
On
I
the
know.
stones, on these motherfucking stones.
I know, and the back is her balancing
And the
from
lotus.
farther away.
Oh, that's so good.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is really great.
Yeah.
Do you think my boyfriend's gonna be like weirded out by me like sleeping with a wolf?
Yep.
No, because you
With a
put
bear's
some,
ass.
you put some arms and leg holes in there, and then he can
It's just
wear it.
yeah, and that's what I
Do you want
want.
us to lay
Yeah.
it down? Okay. All right, we gotta figure out how to lay these down on the table.
There's too many
We got
gifts.
ours going. We got
Too
a
many
cat.
gifts.
Yeah.
It's true. Now,
Look, the cat's falling asleep. Can everyone just
Oh yeah, question.
keep it down a little bit?
Can we keep it down, please?
hey, well here, I'm gonna go through some of these cues if I can.
Let's hear it.
Jay Brooks Dev wants to know if the Penny Arcade Twitch channel, indeed the channel you are watching this on right now, is the new home of the C Team. Absolutely.
It's hard to say.
It is indeed. Now, there were those that watched it on our channel the whole time because the chat was very dense in the other show. But that's our scenario now. Come hang out on this channel when the show starts back up again after PAX South.
And you subscribe, you get emotes.
Yeah.
Just because I know the designers are working on new emotes.
Oh, no,
And I
no.
know what the #1 emote is. Did they tell you?
No, what is it?
Oh, you devil, you.
It's a feed that horse emote.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
very
about.
nice.
Now,
my God.
hey, well, is there going to be a C Team item at the CP dinner next week? This is from Digital Runner. Absolutely.
is it?
There's a couple items.
This cat?
No, this cat is not one of the
You
options.
can bid on him. He's still just chilling in his
$1
hat.
million.
Yeah, I'll take
We're
him.
auctioning this?
This sign from Mac Wolf Productions
What?
is one of the items that you can
Bid on that.
I'm gonna bid on
bid
I'm gonna bid on that.
on.
for charity.
You
steal
can
it.
also bid
Sure.
on easy to access seating for Acquisitions Incorporated game at one of the PAX shows.
Premium seats.
This you wait to put this big wooden thing on the table?
It says lay down on the table.
Jerry, lay down.
Jerry, get
Jerry, lay down on the
Jerry,
table.
be a
Jerry,
do
lay
one of
on
those
the
Jerry,
table.
lay on the table.
do one of those sushi table things. You lay down and we'll
Do you
eat
like the
food
George
off you.
Costanza?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's
beautiful.
nice.
I'm gonna bid on that.
That's very nice. Oh, but there
Don't
is
bid on this. It's full of shit. It smells bad.
You'll be betting against us.
Yeah.
And I'll see
This
you on
is
the
the best.
battlefield.
Full of
Yeah.
jelly that's rotten.
you're gonna have to spend a lot of money now.
Oh, rotten jelly.
But it's like this also. You will also be able to bid on coming and hanging out with us, watching the C Team live, and then immediately after watching the C Team live, if you want to go out and have a drink with me, you can do that.
The Raven?
At the Black Raven.
At the Black Raven.
There's one place.
One place.
There's one place that this drinking can occur.
Should I do this before we?
Well, here, so you want to iterate some kind of a bread-based ritual?
Yeah.
That's
So
my great.
we had.
objects.
I was watching the World Builders stream that Rothfuss did yesterday, and they had some exciting news. If they get to $715,000 before next Tuesday, then an anonymous donor will match it up to a
Oh, no,
million.
I retweeted this
a
message.
milli, yeah. So we were talking about somebody in the Twitch chat was like, "Ha ha, bread face," and I was like, "What the hell's bread face?" Amanda, who's Pat's assistant, showed me bread face, and I said, "I will bread face on the C Team if we reach 1750, and if we reach 2,000 on the C Team page, then I will try to rope my cohorts into also doing bread face." So we are well over 2,500 at this point. At 5,000, by the way, Pat Rothfuss will cosplay as Drebus Beastinger at PAX South, and we will do a photo shoot together.
Oh, he would look like $1 million.
Yeah,
He can sell that so
you
hard.
guys, if you can get us to 5,000 before next Tuesday, then you can see Patrick Rothfuss as the dreamy Drebus. But since you got 1750, then I got to do this bread face thing. So
But nobody told me what bread face is. I mean,
Would you like to know?
I guess I can figure it out.
yeah, it doesn't. You don't really need words to explain this one.
This is more like bread hair.
Yeah.
Weird ASMR kind of.
Is this some like, yeah.
Do you like
This
it?
is a sexual
yeah.
thing.
Do you
This
step
This is,
on
the
it?
best, this is the best experience of my life.
But I was going to say, but if
Step
you
on it
like
next?
is that okay? Is it
Wait,
okay to like
Are
it?
we auctioning off that? At the
The dried out bread.
The face
No,
loaf.
not dried. It's been moistened.
Oh, that's true. This is lustrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, now take a bite.
So wait, am I supposed to also do it?
Yeah, hold it
Did
up
we
so they
make
can
it?
see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then roll your face in it. Just smash it in there.
May our labors please you.
This is both of his massive
Isn't it
paws.
nice?
I thought it was like cat breading, like you'd have to put the bread
that
around
nice?
Chris's face.
Chris lives in
You
there
waited
now.
for seconds, folks.
There, go back.
Look at it.
Is that what? How did I get fucking wrapped up in this?
Oh, and now
For
I-
charity,
so-
motherfucker.
I would have gone
Take your
first.
glasses off.
Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
It's
We can
got
answer some questions while,
natural
while the
oils.
rest
The
of the table's
cats get
doing this.
antsy.
Chris, you've spoken
What's that?
higher. Nice and high, Jerry.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Higher and high. Oh.
Yeah.
More.
Nice. Push it
Deeper.
in. Roll it. Roll it around. Roll that face.
I want to take his bread.
Slash off.
Isn't it nice? It's nicer than you'd think. See,
Maybe
he's in
at
there.
one
He lives
point.
there now.
Okay.
Chris, you've spoken on
tried to
Cthulhu's
hold it
quest
to
for
his
true divinity, but it always felt vague. Can you define more clearly what is divine?
I don't want to do
Cthulhu?
this.
The structure of the universe.
Guys,
What?
Like
We're not on the World Builders.
yeah, not third.
I want to hear what
Children.
he's
Not
saying.
fourth.
you can hear it while bread is in your face.
I would have done it
I
first.
donated to your
I didn't
thing.
put it in my ears.
Oh, your face germs are on there now.
Wow. All right.
All
Well,
right, fine. I'll do it.
It's dripping.
the children are going to be very
I
sad.
had a clean face before this, so don't even.
Just on the facial hair? Oh Not on the neck.
Yeah.
No, not on the microphone.
Amy,
Look, you got those meetings.
cat. The cat's doing the bread face.
He wants it.
Dude, his
Oh,
tongue's,
he loves
He's
it.
about the
his
bread.
tongue is going wild.
He can't wait
Yes,
to get
babe.
a bite.
High. Lift it high up. Make sure those folks at home
Do
can
it in front of
see
the
it.
cat.
I don't want to put it on my face. I'm
Put it on
so
your face.
oily.
No,
Do it for
already.
the bread.
It's the do it for the
Do
bread.
it for the bread.
Oh, it's very nice and it smells good. I'm actually on a no carb diet, so this is the most carbs I've had all week.
No, like I have to be honest with you. It's like you have to pretend. You have to pretend.
feel
Caldron
wrong
on
with my
one, the
family.
chest. Is that
Come
cute?
on, yay!
Caldron.
I feel one with my friends at the table. Oh God, I just like so want to eat this.
It's really
now.
nice, right?
You
No,
know,
I've
open
made
up
it so
some
it's
folds
impossible
and then
for you to
tuck
enjoy
in
it.
To the,
Well, no. Here's the thing about the bread. It's like you start out and it's like, hey, okay, I got to do this thing. But then once you get in there,
Once you're in there,
wow,
and the shame kind of peels away.
it does.
Just be yourself.
now you can eat.
I revealed bread's freshest layer.
All right, now, so
Okay,
you have a
What does
Cathris
Cathris feel is truly divine?
question.
A thing that I have said to Jerry before is that like what he wants to get away from is the idea of all these gods that are petty. They're gods I'm an infinite being, but I demand tribute from. If I don't get 6 more people to like
That bread
me,
amped him up.
I'm mad, and the crops are gonna die.
Yeah.
And that's what Cathris doesn't like. So like what
Pettiness, right?
What he's after is something that's like beyond understanding. With any gods that are like clearly
Well, beyond temporal
human.
concern.
Right, beyond those kind of concerns.
Yeah.
So I was saying to Jerry, like, I think of it as almost like he's worshiping physics. Like, it's almost like he's worshiping a branch of math.
Well, exactly,
It's
and
the
that's
only cold, unfeeling, rules-based thing.
right.
that
And
makes
so that's
sense.
why whenever I'm called on to try to manifest what the represents, like to my mind, thinking about what Cathris wants, which, you know, and he's just a manifestation of Chris, right? Thinking about what these two people want, essentially they want certainty.
Yeah.
And just the idea of certainty is like something to worship.
If I understand enough, then I
Right.
don't have to worry about anything anymore. Yeah.
Exactly. So whenever I try to do the whenever I try to communicate as the I just have it communicate in, I mean, what anyone else would, you know, it's like a platitude almost, but they're just assurances.
Yeah, platypus.
Yeah, it's like a
Gods love
platypus.
platypuses.
Yeah.
Platypi.
Platypoids.
How did Kate get involved with PA and the C team?
I was just a groupie for a long time.
I will tell you that when I was putting this stuff together, Pat was like, "Do you know Kate?" And I'm like, "I've met Kate. She seems pretty cool." And he's like, "I really think you should think about having Kate on the C team." Did you know that?
I didn't.
It's totally true.
That's very
And then I got a hold of you, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is actually a great idea." It was a
Yes.
supernatural, but also you balled out of control on the
Thank you.
A team stage.
Thank you.
Like, that
I
was
had a lot
sick.
of fun. I
It
had a
was
lot
gross.
of fun. It was
Yuck.
It was disgusting. Question for you,
Me?
Jer Bear.
Yeah.
Will you ever? Is there any chance you'd ever release The Night of 1,000 Hours with Changeling Baby as a module, or that you share more of the notes you shared in 2014?
Definitely, because I had to. I went through and rewrote a bunch of it for the C team, but it could be situated pretty easily in any setting. I mean, the where the inn takes place, like the rest of that stuff, you can all just throw in. It doesn't have to be Omen's dad. You know, it can be any. You know, there could be.
so is-
It
It
could
could be
any-
anyone's dad.
It could be anyone's dad.
So Father Gordon is Owen's dad.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's as clear as I can make it. But no, I would like to do that and get it up on one of those like drive-through RPG or
Yeah.
off the store or something like that. But
The
Amy.
werebear was his dad.
Father Gordon is Omen's dad.
What?
Yeah.
No, you must have misheard.
No.
you did.
You did.
I keep mishearing.
I'll put on my grave. You did.
I've misheard again.
What else here? So Cynthia wants to know if any changes will be made to the opening song animation for season 2.
I also
It's already been updated.
Yes.
But
there will
it's been
be.
updated at least once.
It did. It did get updated once, but now it's going to be updated
Well, I thought that was
again. So
Yeah.
that answers that question.
Yeah, but I mean, one of these days we'll record the full thing, and then it'd be nice to have a video along with that. But I like the 30-second length is good for the is good for the show, but it'd be nice to have that extended club banger.
The visuals will change, but I've toyed with the idea of having like
taking all the bread off
another
me.
verse of it.
Well, exactly.
Maybe.
We have a remix.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a superior sounding remix of the track itself. So
Will Alyssa ever get to be a special guest character on C Team?
Yes.
I've asked her so many times
She has to
in
be.
so many languages. She's like, I don't want to be on screen.
But what
I'm
are her
too beautiful.
love
To be on
languages?
camera.
Have you tried those?
She's nodding.
She's too beautiful,
She nods.
Zoe.
Yeah. She knows. I've been trying to get her to play a beast singer for a long time, and I think we'll.
That was Amy.
Sorry. Oh, I've
Can
been
you
sick.
pass the cat, please?
Yeah.
Don't hog the cat too much.
Yep. Yep.
We'll get her on. We'll get her on for season 2. I'll wear her down eventually.
Yeah. Listen,
Not on the mic.
Student Knox, does season 2 start at PAX South? I'll be there. Then yes, absolutely. It wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
But
Because of
now,
you.
but now that I know that you're there,
We can begin.
Thank you.
let's jump in there. Let's go whole hog. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do the debut, the premiere of season 2 at PAX South?
Why not?
I'd love to.
Why not?
Well, I'll be there.
Kate, you're toddy.
And there have been. Amy knows some things about the first episode
I do.
because we went out once
don't
after the
die.
show, and I ended up
Amy, what do you know?
Spilling the beans.
I ended up having a drink, and
Two.
it was not a
What's
good.
this for?
Chris.
It was not a
boy.
good. It was not a good strategy.
I'm a boy.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't like to know spoilers at all about anything in life. Like, I don't even like to know. Right now, I just hate it. And so then Jerry was like, hey, you want to know how season 2 starts? It's this. And then I was so mad. Because I want to know everything about it, and I can't know anything
Exactly, exactly. And then even that,
You're sweet.
you know, is very complicated. You know what I mean? Like, what does it actually represent? You don't know.
about it. It's frustrating. I'm very frustrated. And I hope that we get to it soon.
Oh, it won't be long. It won't be long.
I want to ask a question.
You want to?
I think Kernar misses Dinar.
That's not why. These were meows for me to be with me.
No, no.
These were meows of happiness.
The kindest.
Yeah.
The kindest.
What? From
You got some-
Epic Photon. Did you ever expect the absolute flood of fantastic fan art? And I'm going to say fan fiction and fan music and fan raps that they do.
No, the
know,
raps are
I
on
know.
point. Like
Yeah.
this stuff
Fans?
is this stuff is getting pretty juicy.
Yeah, they're stepping to you, man. Personally.
Well, yeah, they keep trying to involve me in these battles of theirs. I have to go in eventually. Like Acquisitions Inc. rhymes eventually wore me down.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's
you
just
gotta,
like-
I mean, you gotta take those boys to school.
Well, no, it's just fun. Like if you, I said that before. It's like if you make art and then people make art based on the art. Like that's
Okay,
She's
sweetness.
a pretty smooth combo.
Go back to Papa. There you go.
Let's see. Can we ever get Jerry playing Trevor during a Gymterlude? I don't think that's out of the realm of
that'd be
possibility at
great.
all. I could definitely do that in there. But I mean, so what did you guys think of Wizard Cart?
It was super fun.
An acceptable board game.
Right? Yo,
One
it's,
that I've
original.
never
A
heard of.
Well,
great
so-
original idea.
it's an original IP. He founded that IP essentially for
That's so generous.
for the
You
C
just
team.
gave it to
I
us for
felt
free.
like a wizard
Yeah.
when I played.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
Put that on the back of the box.
And maybe I loved it because I won it, like, so catastrophically beating everyone else that was in it.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
like, just brought that trophy home for everybody.
Sure did.
Got to meet Jim Dark Magic, which was not really a reward and, in fact, a punishment. And also, I want to talk about this. We never used the clockwork bird that you stole.
That's true.
I forgot you even had
Season
it.
2, I
Yeah.
want to
Bird.
use it.
I stole
I
the
saw
bird.
a
Sweat the
Hasbro
bird, guys.
walkie-talkie bird. They make them for real, and you talk into the bird, and it'll be like. I was like,
Wait, what's
Really?
it like?
Like it has a little, it has a little beak.
Wait, what do you do and what
the
happens?
beak goes, and it goes.
Is it a walkie-talkie bird where you can talk directly to Jim Dark Magic?
Yes,
Nice.
but we should use that for season 2. My request. That's my request for season 2.
What does it do?
It just records like a minute.
Oh,
No, I mean
Oh,
Jim's 1 minute bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it does. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can take it, you can talk into it, and then you just lob it, and just hope it gets there.
Oh, I thought it was for like subterfuge.
I was gonna say for spying, get someone to
That
admit
seems
their.
good too. So we can talk to Jim already.
Yeah, where like this whole thing is being recorded, and then you slam on a bird.
Yeah.
It's like
got it.
They admit their plan and like the bird was in my pocket the whole time.
This bird you thought was just a bird? It's not.
Hey, yo, you wearing a bird?
Yeah. You gotta tell me if you're wearing a bird.
No, he's not wearing a bird.
He's clean.
it's your fluttering.
In season 2, this is from S.A. Wells. In season 2, might we learn more about Dinar the Exile?
Oh,
Oh, definitely.
Who said he's in exile?
Yeah, exactly.
I think you did.
I do not.
But
Unless somebody said it.
absolutely, like
Jerry did.
yeah, all the stuff. There's some characters got more time because that's what they were hooked into the overarching campaign in different ways, and the second season will because the basic stuff is out there. The second season will let me be a little bit more curatorial with where I focus the camera.
Season 2, Dinar and Rosie.
That's right. Can't wait.
It's gonna be
Wait till we
Yeah.
get infested by our gods.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Infested. That's what we got.
Yep.
Got a whole mess of them in there.
Oh, I'm lousy with gods.
it's
I
true.
worship fleas.
Wait, there's a
Chamomile.
it's chamomile.
Chamomile.
There is a question for Jerry from Nick is so fantastic. What would it take for you to put together and publish a D&D campaign, possibly based on the C Team or other Acquisitions Incorporated franchise? That is one of my projects that I really want to work on for 2018. I cannot even describe how many meetings I have had about that specific topic. So if having a certain number of meetings about something is an indicator that it will happen, generally speaking, it's not. But if we can use that to sort of triangulate things, certainly about where my interests lie, they're pretty high. Let's see. This is from Jopist. Knowing each other pretty well, how do you stop yourself from metagaming the players and staying in character? And I think that I've never made a character that wasn't a lot like me in some ways, or like some specific part of me that I like quadrant one enhanced into some entire personality.
Yeah.
But how do you keep from metagaming?
I don't.
You just metagame.
I feel like playing a game that is basically like writing scripts and dialogue in real time. I feel like every now and then your actual mind is going to come through that. I feel like it'd be very hard not to.
There's no such thing.
I don't think it's
I don't
possible.
think there's
Yeah.
anything.
I was gonna say, like, why does one metagame? Like, there's a lack of trust somewhere once that really says, like, I have to metagame this one, and then everybody else is like, I have to metagame this one. You know what I mean?
it's like
so I
playing
feel
hearts.
like, yeah, like you can't. Maybe you don't need to. People don't need to because we sort of know where we live and what we're gonna do with it. You know?
Oh, sure. But there's also stuff like near the end of the Scala section where Ryan, I mean, there's things that Ryan knows about his character, but he doesn't necessarily know about my campaign
Right.
and other pieces of information. So there's times where Ryan is like, so what would I feel about this? Like, and it's like, is that metagaming? If Ryan asks me about Dinar, is that metagaming? I don't know.
If you're being honest about it with his character, then no. If it's you're like, yeah, he totally go into this thing because that's what I've written is we have to go down there.
Yeah.
no, that's metagaming
Yeah.
right there. Does running the show on the Penny Arcade channel mean you will occasionally take the opportunity to run long, or are you going to be responsible adults and hold yourselves to a schedule? I hadn't even considered that.
It's true. Actually, I guess we could.
We could just play D&D all
Forever.
the time.
Forever.
We could just
Never
play right
stop.
now.
Let's just start now.
Yeah,
20.
great.
Dice.
Go,
Thank God.
Character
Early
sheet
20th.
right
We've
there.
only got 10 minutes left. Thank goodness.
Ooh,
All right. 7.
Season 2.
I did
Nice.
it. Perfect roll.
Dinar
did
is a
it.
god.
Yeah.
Does that help? Lord Dinar. Let's see. Generally speaking, 2.5 hours with a half hour for table talk lets me get back home before the children are like 100% in bed. And that sort of works for me, but we'll figure that kind of stuff out. There's a lot of stuff that we can do if we have complete control over it that hopefully you will find interesting.
I think
feel like
2.5 hour sessions are already so long. For someone to come in and be like, okay, I got 35 weeks of 2.5 hour games.
Yeah.
Better buckle in. But we're like, longer, because it feels so good to be at this table and hanging out with you guys. It just feels very selfish.
Yeah.
From an entertainment
But
perspective.
but
I
every
just feel like, if we're like really close to the end of something and we have to go like 15 minutes over, like
yeah.
1 out of every like 15.
He'll just break
20.
my heart and cut it off.
yeah, we can.
True.
Find out next time.
That's what I do. It's like, Kate, that's our game for now. Hey, Dactor says, Jerry, back to the Doomgate. Trevor is telling us that the Doomgate does help with the import of booze, but that it's some weird shit. What kind of juice is that drunken gate bringing in?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, God, that's what we should do. In the second season, there should be like I should set it up so that there's a drive period for jobs, and then you can just tour.
Well, Trevor said he had jobs for us.
Yeah,
true.
well, that's quite true. But it could be a thing where you can just straight up guide it. Like you can go back to towns that you've been. You want to meet up with Corbin Shale and Doldroma and,
Yeah,
and Fen,
and Fen,
right?
yeah.
So
Lots
it'd
of
be
people
interesting. It'd be
to meet up
interesting to just sort of give you guys the lever, and then we can investigate specifically. Like obviously I'll have my campaign and my arc, but just like when you can go home, like you should be able to get in that cart and go where you want. Like I can keep up with that. Like we should definitely see what that looks like.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Go punch Oak in the face. Little
Yeah,
family
well, cow. Doomgate Trevor says, when y'all coming back to the Doomgate Inn,
Can you
friends?
please do it in character voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerry, come on.
I touched the question, so now it's
It's-
gone. I'm just like, it's
Too much to
when
say.
y'all coming back to the Doomgate Inn, friends? I can do it. I can deliver those reliable Wolf Boy thrills. Hey, NSub1 wants to know, does Profa know about Omen's crisis of faith after the failed res attempt? What would be her response? So she does not know about that because Omen never told her. And I guess that's a spoiler in some respects. I guess the camera was never on that moment, but I think about how information travels in this sort of pseudo medieval thing. Like obviously via magic people can communicate instantaneously, but I still think you keep things from your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Especially from Profa.
you know what I mean? Like that. Can you see the two of them going at it? Like that does not sound like a good. I feel like that would go wrong very quickly because they're both. It's like she is a paladin of Tymora and he is a cleric of Tymora, and I feel like there's something fundamentally like a fundamental philosophical disagreement between the two of them, like just based on like this. It's like how you fight more with people you agree with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stakes
It's
are
like
smaller, like
Yeah.
the differences are smaller.
They argue about the minor points
the
of the religious.
minutia.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's like Prophet's like, well, this is the best way I can think of to solve these problems. You know, I'm like a holy warrior on a horse. I ride in and lay shit down. You know what I mean? Like between the two of them, and that's also why I took him the war priest route. So as he gets older, he can sort of see her perspective on things. But being closer again just means they're fighting over smaller things.
How much of your relationship with your mom is in there?
A lot.
Jerry's mom rules.
Yeah, my mom is super cool. But when it comes to this, like she never believed Omen's story. She just thought Omen was like being a good boy and trying to comfort his mom.
I see.
Whereas for her, she had to compartmentalize that and say, that part of my life is over. And I have to continue for the rest of my children, right? But he never stopped believing in that, which is what this whole season is about. Well, that is all the cues that I see on here. If anybody else has another cue, now is a great time to get it because it's completely empty. Beyond that, what sorts of stuff
have
do
a
you
question?
what sorts of stuff do you want to see season 2? Oh, might we get more Drebus in season 2? That's my suspicion. Yes.
I hope so.
Can we do a all PvP episode, C team versus A team,
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
like
God
a
help the DM on that one.
like a Marvel Contest of
Yeah.
Champions, Secret Wars sort of thing, a crossover that was an alternate universe and gets wiped out at the end. Doesn't matter.
We play all the time. We would stomp them. If it was a level playing field, Jerry, don't listen. We're way more cohesive as a fighting unit. I think we would win.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
We have combos.
C team.
We have alts.
C team is goofy, but the C team is a much more serious
There you go.
campaign, right? I mean, goofs do occur, but the shit that we get down to here is pretty dark.
Name one goof.
But my original,
It's all serious.
I originally considered calling it. I went
Goof
with
Troop.
No, I originally went with the C
We always
team.
stick together.
for, I don't know, I think it was a cool name, but I considered calling it Acquisitions Incorporated Nights.
Ooh, that's too sexy.
Wait, but with a K? I get it. Damn, Jerry.
But sexual though.
I
remember we
was
were-
Acq Inc. babies.
We were
Acq Inc.
when we were
babies.
talking about it internally, we kept calling it B
Dreams come
team. And then
Yeah.
you threw the curve of the C team, which is way better.
Yeah.
I like that
but
you're
I was
not even good enough to be the B team.
Yeah.
I was calling it Acquisitions Inc. Miami.
Acquisitions Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vice.
Yeah.
AI Vice.
AI Vice.
Hey,
Special victims.
Hey.
could we see a Rosie Beestinger Blabes?
I like Blabes in the dark because
Blades.
it could be Babes in the dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is very rosy.
Blades in the Dark background story. We are gonna get into some Rosie Beestinger shit in season 2.
Dude, Blades in the Dark is a I've never played that rule set before, but it's supposed to be great. Have
Yeah.
you guys ever played Blades?
No, I've only heard good things.
It's another like tabletop RPG rule set, like D&D or Pathfinder. But I have a friend who ran it recently and loved it. It's a lot like Fates, I want to say.
Oh, with the real simple dice mechanics.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
believe it's got some. But I think it would be perfect for doing a little like rosy backstory. Blades in the Dark. Just saying, if you guys have thought about your bee stingers at all.
Yeah. Get ready. Hey, when is Ryan's backstory coming out?
Ryan's backstory, the memoir of Ryan Hartman.
Well, he was born.
Well,
Poor boy.
The R
silo
file.
accident at 13.
The R
No,
files.
I don't know. Never.
I hope it never does.
It's too built up now.
Yeah, it is. And also, I don't want to learn it in a backstory. I want to learn it at the table.
I work on it nightly.
That's
Really?
sweet.
Since Unplugged, I've got a little bit of free time to work on it.
Here's what you do. You spool out all of those fragments that you've got that you mean to put into a cohesive single thing. And then you keep teasing that single cohesive thing, but you've dispelled it already. It's out in the world now.
Yeah.
And you just continue to maintain that there's more. And then you've released it and there's still the excitement.
The
You know,
idea
their
of it.
feelings. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my whole big outline that just keeps getting longer and longer. Nurse has been working on it with me.
Oh, that's right. You guys, this is a little collabo between
Oh
you
yeah,
and Nurse,
she's
right?
been helping me refine it and poke holes in it and clean it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What was the moment you had to try the hardest to maintain composure at the table?
Had a really full bladder one time. It's just impossible.
Go on.
That's happened to
Couldn't
me
maintain.
3
I'll
times.
tell you right now.
Where I was like, had to pee so bad I could taste it. Yeah. I was crying pee.
It happens to me more in the first half of the season where I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to go pee. In the second half of the season, I was like, I can't
No,
leave this
no,
table.
now your bladder's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have worked up those muscles, but also I just don't want to leave.
What
I
is
want to
with
be
you
the moment it
guys?
comes back.
No,
I drink a lot of water. Gotta stay hydrated.
You gotta stay hydrated.
I'm like a camel. I never need to pee. I've never peed, not even once. You guys are
I've
gross.
never peed in my entire life.
Girls don't pee.
Sharing
Yep.
stories of remember when you have to go pee and there's dust? And,
And,
right?
and a
Everybody?
spider.
Yeah.
Spider just
My
crawled up.
metabolism is so perfect. I exert no waste.
Yeah.
Oh, here. So real quick, before we wrap up,
What?
Oh.
I will accept requests for season 2 content. Talk about some of the stuff that I want to do.
Okay.
Is there something you want to? Is there something you want to know? Is there some place that you want to go?
I want.
Namazir.
I want.
You want to go? Oh, you want to go? You want to see what's result of like what your daughters have done in Nemazir now?
I think that now that Walnut, I want to go to the forest. I want to see how the forest is doing in Red Large.
Yeah.
And then I want to go see what's up in Nemazir area.
I want this Cathris to do it with this Cathris. Somehow. Bend those timelines and just come on.
Nurse, get on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's already. I mean, it's already done. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
that content is ready to roll.
I want a flying episode where we fly
We get wings.
or airships or something.
Oh, I wanted to do a body swap.
Oh yeah,
swap.
body
Yeah,
swap.
so fun.
A Freaky Friday
And then we
episode.
play each other's
We play each other's
characters.
characters. Yeah. I think that'd
Dude,
be great.
okay, I can hook that up.
Yeah, like there's
That-
some
dude,
curse,
dude,
and we have
that-
to swap spots.
That would
at the
be
table.
funny because
That's been my dream since day one.
I feel like we have a good thing that we can do with the Doomgate Inn. I feel like we can always do like a cool Doomgate Inn Halloween thing.
Monster thing, yeah.
But another episode for the main team during October. Like do the Freaky Friday.
Yes.
Oh God, that would be a fucking hoot. Do the Freaky Friday thing, but that's when I bring Brahma back. So it's like Rama comes back, but it's somebody else.
Someone
It's
else.
Denar's body. What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
You know,
Oh, that'd be great.
maybe
I'd have fun with that.
it's gimmicky, but the stuff that Perkins did at the A-Team table, where he had clearly
big flips.
the big flip of like you guys all rolled the 1d4 and that was your hit points and the amount of fears that you had, which he clearly
That wasn't
curated
gimmicky.
just for you guys.
Oh, definitely.
That was an important moment for women in D&D, actually. Gave you all the power on the stage.
Give me all the power on the stage. But I liked that Perkins did that big flip and gave us that crazy twist moment. That was so much fun.
What's super yet? And technically, it's still going on.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how you guys are gonna deal with that.
No, it's going to be a.
Muppet babies.
Yeah, we'll make their dreams come true. Shadow Council, may our labors please you. Thanks for coming back
No.
and hanging out with us for a little bit. I really appreciate it.
Don't do
Hey,
this to me.
Don't forget, get your tickets for PAX South.
And Child's Play, if you're local, right?
Indeed,
We're all
indeed.
going to be at Child's
Couple
Play.
things, yeah. If you want
next
to come and
week.
hang out at the Child's Play charity dinner and auction, tickets
Oh.
are still available.
And if you're coming to PodCon this weekend in Seattle, come to the Sheraton at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday if you want an ass kicking.
And also, I'll say hi to you.
Fuck you
Yeah,
up.
I'll try to rope everybody else into it too. But you know you'll at least get one sweet Bweezy and a me.
Marvelous. Well,
me.
Yeah, and not him. It's been our absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. We'll see you again at PAX South.